I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
You've got power, you've got size. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed. Depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be... Smart, got to be sharp, got to...
The bronze.
This bout,
and of course, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. If their first three fights against each other were any indication, this is gonna be a barn burner.
Warfare is so important in boxing. And Tyson Fury is a modern-day warmonger. He knows how to get in your head before you've even stepped in the ring, before you've even laced up your gloves, before you've even got in the dressing room. Tyson Fury knows what to do to get under your skin. He'll make you hate him, love him, dream about him. So then your life is his life. He's got your number. He's brilliant at it. And you saw how he did it to Wilder, not in fight 1, fight 2, and fight 3. And the same thing's happening all over again. Will Wilder ever know? Will he ever learn his lesson? I believe not. Because Tyson Fury, that's what he do.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Brilliant hook there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
So important now in the first one.
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered, he's got...
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Just last minute, this next round, that you get on top of him, keep him busy with the jab, work...
Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. He's absolutely shattered on that stool. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next...
He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice exchange here from both men. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't want to trade shots. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The jab doesn't quite connect. The straight right just misses. He threw the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I keep talking about Wilder. Talk about that fat fuck right there.
He's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him.
First minute, this next round, that you get on top of him.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
Defense is not an option for these two.
Counter the jab. Counter that jab.
And he misses with that jab. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That jab just missed with the left hand. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A swing and a miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can hit the fight. You've got to relax.
Couldn't land that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Just like, don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You almost slumped me. Hey, yo.
Come on, Bo. Ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Knackered, mate. He's knackered. He's got.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Just first minute this next round that you get on top of him.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Get your legs back until you ride out.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Neutral corner, get to
That jab misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Look at the redness on the body from all these hooks.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They're both trying for a knockout. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
next round. You get on top of him. Keep,
Mate, he's
This
shattered.
fat ass
Look across at him. Look at
burger cooking motherfucker is not trying to fall, y'all.
look at him, mate.
Don't let him get that.
Like, what's up with y'all?
About his gas
This fat ass is not, he not trying to fall, man.
Don't let him get back into this fight.
I been giving them hooks, all that, man. He just not trying to fall, bro.
On top of him. Keep
We gonna see what's up.
into this fight. It's so important now in this first.
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. That right hook catching air. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it, and he misses with that jab.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. It is a draw. No winners,
A draw.
no losers here.
No complaints there.
Yo, man, this burger cooking motherfucker was going at it, bro. A draw? That's crazy.
I look forward.
Good fight. GG's. We out.